The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
And speaking of turning chairs, there was a few chairs turned last night on The Voice.
Our local boy, Duncan Toombs, he was on The Voice last night. Now, Dunk is a friend of ours. He is the nicest person on the planet. He's one of those guys that's always doing everything for everybody else. He's a brilliant musician, so he's toured with me, toured with most country artists in Australia.
Do you reckon they scouted him? Do you reckon they approached him for the show?
Yeah, I think they did. I think they did. He's also an award-winning videographer, so he's won probably more golden guitars for his videos than anyone. And he's the kind of guy who, when he's filming, shooting you feel beautiful. He's so kind. He's got the biggest, most beautiful heart. Finally, he's done something for himself. He recorded a new album at our studio and he's gone on The Voice. And we're all so glad because the whole industry's been going, Dunk, the world needs to hear you now. Like, you've been supporting everybody else for so long. The world needs to hear you. He's the nicest person. But right before the audition, nobody knew yet, but he came around to our house and went, look, this is top secret. I'm auditioning tomorrow and I'm really sick. So I went inside and I grabbed everything. I had like Q-Serotines, this thing I think's a miracle. I grabbed honey and lemon. I grabbed zinc and I just gave him everything I could. And he went off the next day and this is him the next day.
When the road gets dark, you can no longer see. Just let my love throw a spark.
That was Guy Sebastian turning around.
Have a little faith in me. Yeah. And when your back's against the wall,
Adam Lambert.
just turn around, you will see.
Turn around, you will see.
I'm gonna catch you when you fall. Just have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me. Have a little faith in me.
Is this one of his songs or is this a famous country song?
That's the cover. He got 4 chairs.
Yeah, that's where the next 2 chairs went, just there.
Yeah. I'm just covered in goosebumps. Dunk's from my hometown of Toowoomba and we've known him for years and he's literally one of my favourite people on the planet. He actually recorded his album. At last he's recorded something of his own at our studio. It's one of the nicest albums I've ever heard. I've told him this all the way through when it was getting recorded. And he recorded it during COVID just as we were getting locked down. So, it's a couple of years back now. And right after he finished the album and we were all like, Dunk, there's something really special about this. We all love it. His dad, who up in Toowoomba where we come from, worked the railway lines his whole life. And his dad sadly passed away just as Dunk finished his album and Dunk couldn't get to the funeral because they wouldn't let us up into Queensland, if you remember that time.
Absolutely. That's horrific, those times.
Yeah, it was horrific. So Dunk rang Rod and said, look, I want to add one more song. I know we finished, but I've written a song for Dad that I want played at the funeral. And this was his only way of trying to be there. And this is that song called Steel on Steel.
Something about the sound of steel on steel. It's like a band of angels crying in the night, singing hallelujah, singing hallelujah, unbelievable, singing hallelujah.
I can't get through that without crying. He's really, if he gets to the point, Central Coast, where we get to vote, please vote for Duncan because he deserves to be heard. He's the nicest person on the planet and you will love his album Steel on Steel. Love you, Dunk.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.